Here to introduce Sea Energy PLC. We have positioned this company as the UK's only publicly quoted pure play offshore wind company. This is an enormously exciting time to be in offshore wind. This is a business that I don't think the public understands at all yet, but it's about to break open in a gigantic way, and gigantic may even be the wrong word to use. And it's going to break open tomorrow when the government in the UK announces winners of the UK third round for 9 zones totaling 29 gigawatts in the form of offshore wind, of which 60% will be in the form of deep water offshore wind, and we'll talk for a few minutes about that. This is all happening tomorrow. It's on the Crown Estate's website. Offshore wind is a global business, but tomorrow the UK emerges as the single largest offshore wind market in the world tomorrow. And there's going to be a lot of developments. The business itself is going to be dominated by the big giant utilities, European utilities, and they've all come together to form consortia to bid for these licenses. What we've tried to do is to do something very exceptional, and we have a very unique business model at Sea Energy. We have within the company the team, the only team in the world that has ever deployed, built deep water turbines. And the 2 largest turbines in the world are in the Moray Firth in Scotland. The team came from the offshore oil and gas business, built these turbines, and I can say unequivocally that what you're going to see tomorrow, the UK third round, has only been made possible because of the success of these 2 turbines. They were called the Beatrice demonstrator projects, and it's the Sea Energy team that built these. What's unique about the business model? And this is a business model that I first explored in the oil and gas business during the 90s, used it a lot in the Caspian, and it's very simple. You find as a small company something that's rather unique that big companies want. Because this business will be dominated by big utilities, there will be very few entrants in the development part of this business who can participate. Sea Energy is the only pure play publicly quoted company where, if you believe in offshore wind, where you can actually participate fully in that particular sector. Both the board and the management of Sea Energy have a long, long heritage in oil and gas. And you may think, well, renewable energy, green energy, oil and gas, ooh, how does that all mix? Well, it mixes very well because the skill base for going into offshore wind, particularly deep water offshore wind, and what I mean by that is anything over 30 meters, the skill base comes from the oil and gas business. There is hardly anybody at the moment in offshore wind who has a long heritage in oil and gas. It will change, it will happen, but that's where we come in. So the model is find something everybody wants, the big guys want, and they absolutely want what we have, which is the expertise in deploying in deep water. Not only deploying, but operating in a hostile environment. And also, after you've deployed, then you have to maintain these structures for a long time.